Deusa is a character in whose work it's Spenser. The Totals Miscellany was published in 1557. In the year 1557, option A. Viotte introduced in the Petrarchan sonnet couplet ending. It was first introduced by Viotte, Thomas Viotte. Couplet ending. The credit for introducing Poulter's measure in English poetry goes to Poulter's measure in English poetry. The credit goes to Surrey. Option D. Who introduced blank verse in English poetry? It's Surrey again. Poulter's measure by Surrey. Blank verse by Surrey. Myror for magistrate. Myror for magistrates 1563. In the year 1563 is the work of Thomas Sackville. It's Thomas Sackville. The term Poulter's measure was coined by Gascoigne. See the difference? It was introduced by, the credit goes to Surrey, and it was coined by Gascoigne. Coined by Gascoigne and introducing this term in English poetry, this credit goes to Surrey. Sidney's Arcadia is similar to Moore's Utopia. Sidney's Arcadia is similar to Moore's Utopia. Astrophel and Stella is a sonnet sequence. It's a sonnet sequence by Sidney. Thomas Campion was a contemporary of Shakespeare. Which of the following works of Daniel is a romance? It's a romance. The Complaint of Rosamond. Which of the following Elizabethan anthologies of poetry contains poems on the death of Sidney? Phoenix Nest 1993. Remember, the death of Sidney, Phoenix Nest, written in 1593. The first book printed in English was History of Troy. History of Troy. Thomas Kyd's The Spanish Tragedy came 1589. Option C. Which of the following plays of George Peele is a satire on a popular drama of the day? Old Wives' Tale. Option A. The Old Wives' Tale, it has been written by George Peele and it was a satire on the popular drama of the day. Which of the following plays of Robert Greene is an imitation of Marlowe's Tamburlaine? Marlowe's Tamburlaine. And which play of Robert Greene is an imitation of it? Alphonsus, King of Aragon. Option D is correct answer. Alphonsus, King of Aragon. Shakespeare borrowed the plot of Greene's Pandotso or the Triumph of Trine for which of the following plays? Option B. The Winter's Tale. Remember, The Winter's Tale is written by Shakespeare and its plot has been borrowed from the Green's Pandotso or the Triumph of Tryon. Both are the same. 1588. Shakespeare borrowed the plot of Thomas Lodge, Rosalind, for which of the following plays? The plays As You Like It. As You Like It is a play by Shakespeare and the plot has been borrowed from Thomas Law's Rosalind. Remember, Rosalind by Thomas Law, As You Like It by Shakespeare. Shakespeare was born in the year 1564. Who else among his contemporaries was born in the same year? Option C. Marlowe. Marlowe was also born in the same year 1564. Which of the following plays of Marlowe is based on a German legend? Dr. Faustus. It's based on a German legend. Dr. Faustus by Marlowe, Christopher Marlowe. Which of the following plays of Marlowe is unfinished? Unfinished work of Marlowe is Massacre at Paris. Remember students, the unfinished play of Marlowe is The Massacre at Paris. Option A is correct answer. The Marlowean hero is known for his hunger for gold, power, knowledge or peace. The correct answer is power. The Marlowean hero is known for his hunger for power. Who wrote the following lines? Was this the face that launched 1,000 ships and burned the topless towers of Ilium? The writer is Christopher Marlowe. Option C. Which of the following poems is not by Shakespeare? There are 4 poems: Venus and Adonis, The Rape of Lucrece, The Passionate Pilgrim, Hero and Leander. Venus and Adonis by Shakespeare in 1594. Rape of Lucrece by Shakespeare, it was written in 1593. The Passionate Pilgrim, again by Shakespeare and written in 1599. Hero and Leander, it is written by Chapman. It was completed by Chapman. So option D is the correct answer. Hero and Leander. Shakespeare addressed his sonnets to a male named. The male was his friend and whose name was Mr. W.H. Option A. Mr. W.H. In which of the following tragedies of Shakespeare is there the role of a ghost? B. Hamlet. Hamlet is a tragedy by Shakespeare where there is a role of a ghost. Hamlet. Which of the following plays of Shakespeare is not a comedy? As You Like It is a comedy. The Tempest, comedy. Coriolanus, it's not a comedy, it's a tragedy. Coriolanus is a tragedy. All's Well That Ends Well, it's a comedy. So option C is the correct answer. Which of the following 4 chronological orders is correct? Option D. Hamlet, Othello, Lear, Macbeth. The shortcut key to learn the chronological order of the tragedies of Shakespeare is HOLM, Holm. H for Hamlet, O for Othello, L for Lear, and M for Macbeth. It's Holm. 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 Hamlet 1603. It was written in 1603. Othello written in 1622. Lear 1608 and Macbeth 1623. These are the which of the following plays of Shakespeare is not a Roman play? Julius Caesar is a Roman play. Antony and Cleopatra is a Roman play. Coriolanus, it's again a Roman play, but option C, Timon of Athens is not a Roman play. Who said that Shakespeare knew little Latin and less Greek? Option B. Ben Jonson said that Shakespeare knew little Latin and less Greek. Next question. Wherein does the phrase Brave New World? It's very important question. Brave New World. This phrase appear in The Tempest. Option D. The Tempest, and written by Aldous Huxley. Aldous Huxley. To be or not to be. This is a soliloquy in Hamlet refers to live or not to live. Be here for live. So option A, to live or not to live. Next, ripeness is all is uttered in King Lear by Edgar. Ripeness is all in the tragedy King Lear, written by Shakespeare, and the character's name is Edgar. Readiness is all. Remember, ripeness is all in King Lear, readiness is all in Hamlet. Life is a tale told by an idiot. Macbeth. Life is a tale told by an idiot is uttered by Macbeth. Cowards die many times before their death. Cowards die many times before their death. This appear in which of the following plays? Julius Caesar. The play's name is Julius Caesar. There is providence in the fall of a sparrow occurs in Hamlet. There is providence in the fall of a sparrow. Hamlet. Uneasy lies the head that wears the crown. Uneasy lies the head that wears the crown occurs in option B, Henry IV. Shakespeare's Roman plays are based on which of the following sources? His Roman plays. Option A, North's Plutarch. Option A is correct answer. North's Plutarch, on which Shakespeare's Roman plays are based. Shakespeare's English history plays are based on which of the following sources? English history plays. Holinshed's Chronicles. Option D. His Roman plays, North's Plutarch. And English history plays, Holinshed Chronicle. Next question. Which of the following is not among Shakespeare's last plays? Cymbeline, The Tempest, and The Winter's Tale. These three are among his last plays. Cymbeline, The Tempest, The Winter's Tale. And option C is correct answer, Hamlet. It is not among his last plays. Which of the following is not among the mature comedies of Shakespeare? Now, the mature comedies are As You Like It is a mature comedy. Twelfth Night is a mature comedy. The Merchant of Venice is a mature comedy. But the Comedy of Errors is not a mature comedy, as its name signifies, the Comedy of Errors. Option A is the correct answer. Which of the following is not among the early comedies of Shakespeare? Option B. Much Ado About Nothing. It is not among the early comedies. His early comedies are Taming of the Shrew, The Comedy of Errors, The Two Gentlemen of Venice. These three are his early comedies. So, Shakespeare's early comedies are Taming of the Shrew, Much Ado About Nothing, Taming of the Shrew, The Comedy of Errors, and Two Gentlemen of Venice. These three are his early comedies. In which of the following plays of Shakespeare appears as an Indian boy? A Midsummer Night's Dream. Shakespeare appears as an Indian boy in A Midsummer Night's Dream. Who among the following said that in Shakespeare's great tragedies, character is a destiny? Character is destiny. A.C. Bradley. Who said? A.C. Bradley, that Shakespeare's great tragedies are character is destiny. Who among the following called Hamlet an artistic failure? Again, an important question. Hamlet, the one of most famous tragedies, Hamlet by Shakespeare, has been called as artistic failure by T.S. Eliot. By whom? T.S. Eliot. Who calls Hamlet the Mona Lisa of literature? T.S. Eliot. Again, Hamlet an artistic failure by T.S. Eliot. Hamlet the Mona Lisa of literature, T.S. Eliot. Who has made a Freudian interpretation of Hamlet? Ernest Jones. Ernest Jones. Freudian interpretation of Hamlet. Who made? Option C. Ernest Jones. Who made the study of imagery in Shakespeare? Option A. Caroline Spurgeon. Caroline Spurgeon. Who made the study of imagery in Shakespeare? Who would consider Shakespeare an imperial author? Post-colonial critics. Post-colonial critics. Shakespeare an imperial author? The author of Toxophilus, Roger Ascham. The author of Toxophilus is Roger Ascham, written in 1545. 1545. Who wrote The Schoolmaster? Roger Ascham again, 1570. 1570. The subtitle of John Lyly's Euphues. John Lyly's famous work Euphues was written in 1579 and its subtitle is The Anatomy of Wit. Option C. Richard Hooker is the author of which of the following works? Richard Hooker, option D is correct answer, of the Laws of Ecclesiastical Polity. Ecclesiastical Polity, of the Laws of Ecclesiastical Polity. It's a famous work by Richard Hooker. Characters was composed by, option B, Thomas Overbury. Characters, Thomas Overbury. About whom did Dryden say the following? He was the man who of all moderns and perhaps ancient poets had the largest and most comprehensive soul. About whom did Dryden say this following remark? It was Shakespeare. It was Shakespeare. The question can be asked in this way. About Shakespeare, who said this? Who made this remark? This remark has been made by Dryden about Shakespeare, that he was the man who of all moderns and perhaps ancient poets had the largest and most comprehensive soul. By Dryden about Shakespeare. Shakespeare acted in which of the following plays of Ben Jonson? Option A, Everyman in His Humour, 1598. This was the play by Ben Jonson. The name of the play is Everyman in His Humour, 1598. In this play, Shakespeare acted and written in 1598. And the play Everyman Out of His Humour written in 1599 after 1 year. Cynthia's Revel after 1 year 1600 and after 1 year The Poetaster 1601. You must remember about the years in which all these plays of Ben Jonson created. Everyman in His Humour 1598, Everyman Out of His Humour 1599, Cynthia's Revel 1600 and The Poetaster 1601. And the play in which Shakespeare acted is Everyman in His Humour. Okay, so all the best, all the very best students for the success in every exam you fight. All the best. These are the questions from the first unit, Chaucer to Shakespeare. Now in the forthcoming video we will be there with most important questions on the topic unit 2nd, Jacobean to Restoration period. Have a nice day.